Hey guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pam and this is the Mrs. Champion channel. And happy Tuesday to you all. We are on our final Tuesday of the month of November and we are going to finish up and start wrapping up our tiny fall savings. We're going to wrap up our s'more savings and we're going to wrap up our saving with forest friends. Hopefully, mostly all these challenges will be completed today. So let's get started. I don't know why I have that clip right there. I know we were definitely supposed to be starting on number 1. All right, guys. So this collab comes to us from Budgeting with Kim, Sheila over at Gen X Budgets, and myself. And you can find this free and gorgeous challenge on each one of our Ko-Fis. It comes with the dashboards, it comes with the collab dashboard, it comes with prop money, and it also comes with a randomizer card if you so wish to use it. So let's go ahead and get started. I do have my prop money here, and I think it's about $15 in prop money, and we are going to roll 2d6 dice numbers 1 through 3 on each dice. I think we'll make the yellow one the first one. We're going to start here on challenge number 1, and number 1 is getting 3. While number 2 gets 1. And we are going to keep on going until we're out of prop money. And we will see what each challenge received today. So hopefully you guys are having a great day, a great week so far as we approach December. I'm very, very cold. That's why I have my thumbs down in these thumb holes on this, on this jacket because I'm freezing. Oh gosh, I hate, are we still doing yellow first? I hope so. We are now. So I hope that we don't have a rough winter. Yeah, it just can be so brutal here in PA. And it's mostly the cold. Like we haven't been having a lot of snow these past few winters. It's just been the cold. And I don't do well with cold. So, but you know, it is what it is. We have to go through it every year, and you know, I can't be like these older northerners who can fly down. This is getting the last 2. Fly down to Florida or go somewhere warm for the winter. So we don't have it like that. All right, so I am messing this up one side and down the other. Now, where's this money go? All right, number 4 is getting it because number 4 looks like it doesn't have a lot. So, and like I would like to finish these up because I want to move on to some Christmas challenges next month. So we'll see what we finish today. All right, so I'm going to put this here because that looks cute right there. Yes, it does. All right, number 1. And this is where we started today. Comes to us from Budget Life with Paula. And this is a freebie on her Ko-Fi. We need $1.50 to finish it. So we do have $1. And we have 50. Okay, get it together, Pam. $2.50. I'm going to have to take these up because it's causing me a lot of issues. So let's go ahead and mark off our final $1.50. And we are going to take $1.50. This is going to be rollover to help us finish up some other challenges. This is a $3 savings challenge. Let's go ahead and get 3. Oop, that's 4. We're going to clip this off and set it to the side because we are going to unstuff all of this money and see what these tinies saved us for the month. So the tiny fall savings, the s'more savings, and the saving with forest friends, we're all going to calculate that and see what it saved us. So this is empty now. Let's move on to challenge number 2. Challenge number 2 comes to us from Budgeting with Chris. We needed $2 to finish this, and today she received $1.75. So let's go ahead and borrow a 25-cent prop bill, and we will finish this up with $2 more for $3 savings. Okay, let's grab 3 in real ones. We'll put our prop bill back, and let's clip this one off and see what number 3 saved us. I am not quite sure if we're going to end up finishing all of these. That would be great, but if not, I think we're going to have to condense them all down into one last more savings next week before we convert completely over to Christmas challenges. Okay, this next one is from Savings with NJX. This is Nessa's Savings Challenge, and it's a $3 savings. I don't think We started this last week. I don't know why I felt like we did, but there's no prop money in here, so obviously we didn't. It needs $3 to finish. I'm not quite sure we got 3. So this is $1. This is $2.25. So let's go ahead and get 75 more cents, and we will call this a finished challenge. I hate for it to come in and go right back out, but unfortunately, we want to finish up some of these challenges. And I know I can always go to her Ko-Fi and download more of her stuff. Wasn't she so stinking cute? Look how cute that challenge is. And she did an awesome job with these, and I was able to turn them into tinies and save a little bit of money with them. So we don't have any more rollover, so we'll see what we do with the rest of these challenges, child. All right, number 3 is now empty, so let's move on to number 4. This is the one we stole from somewhere else and put it in here. So let's see if we finish this one. This is from Grammy's Journey, and we have $1, $2, and $3 to finish this. We do not have $3 here. We have $1.25. So let's go ahead and mark off $1. We'll put this 25 cents to the side. And we are going to add $1 in prop here. If at the end of any of the other savings that we do, the s'mores or the saving with Forest Friends, if there's any cash from that prop that we can finish, maybe we'll come back and finish this one, just so we can start fresh with Christmas savings next time. So I'm just going to set that to the side right there. And let's move on to challenge number 5. Challenge number 5 comes to us from Doodle Dollars. This is Courtney's savings challenge, and it's a $3 savings. Let's see what it received today. So we have 50, 75, 1, and 75. So 175, and we're going to put this 25 cents with it to make 2. So we did finish this one, and we'll get $3 in real money, of which I will definitely have to condense down because we are running through our ones, which is to be expected with these tinies because they're only saving a few dollars a piece. I shouldn't say only. I mean, this money's added up, and we're going to see how much it added up once we're at the very end of all of our savings today. All right, number 6 is from Tara at Lifted Up and Living, and we needed $2.50 to finish hers, and it received, I need to put some sort quick on my fingers because it makes everything go a little easier, and plus my hands are so cold. That's not helping. So let me put a little bit of sort quick on. This is all the sort quick I have until I open my brand new one upstairs. I bought one of the big sort quicks, and I wanted to bling out the top of it. I just haven't had a chance to do so. All right, this should be helpful. It should be. All right, so this received $1.50. So 50 and 1. So we need $1 to finish this. So let's go ahead and get our $3 in prop money, and we will put this one on the side to see what we can finish on that one later on, if anything. Okay, next is from, this one got a good bit, so maybe we'll be able to share. This one is from Dawn at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. Each icon was saving us 25 cents. It only needed $2 to finish. And today, Dawn received $1, $2.25. Okay, so let's go ahead and mark off our last 8 for $2. This is a $3 savings challenge. So let's go ahead and get 3. All right, thank you, Dawn. Thank you all for helping me save this money. Such a fun way of putting money aside. Of course, we all could just go in our bank accounts and just put it into the high yield savings, but what fun is that? Okay, next is from Charlene Says. It's a $5 savings challenge. We're definitely not finishing this one today because we have not only this side, but this side to equal the $5. Each is 50 cents, so 50, 1, 50, and 2. So let's go ahead and mark off $2 worth of icons. So that's 1, 50, and 2. So this still needs $2 more to finish. But let's go ahead and get the $2 in prop that we put in here today. And we'll see what we can do later on in the video. We're going to put these 3 challenges that we didn't finish to the side. And let's go ahead and condense down this money And then we'll get set up for our, let's do our s'more savings next. Okay guys, so we are set up for our s'more savings. We do have about $30 in s'more prop money. This challenge comes to us from Anna Banana Budgets and Lacey over at Blue Kiwi Budgets. They have supplied us with the prop bills and the dashboards and a randomizer card to see where you might want to split your money up with. So what we're going to do is, let me get my cord out of the way. We're going to roll our 2d6 dice. They're numbers 1 through 3. And we're going to do the same thing that we did with our tiny fall savings. And we're going to keep on going until, we'll make the yellow one first. We're going to keep on going until we're out of cash. That is how we do this on a weekly basis. And I'm pretty excited to start. Like I said, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier. Oh, that's 3 and this is 2. Pretty excited to start new stuff next month. A new Christmas binder, game binder, and savings. We have all the Christmas challenges. Plus, it's Christmas in itself. So it'll be a good month, no matter what. Okay, so we are putting down 2. I think we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we're right here. Okay, I think we're back on track. 2 and 3. I do, as much as confusing as it can be with the 2d6 dice, I do like rolling 2 of them at a time because it just keeps it moving a little bit quicker. You know, as long as I'm paying attention and not running my mouth. So it usually works out good, 2 and 2. And if I mess up and put the wrong ones down, I mean, at the end of the day, we're still just saving. So it's all good. It doesn't have to be this exact thing. Everybody's going to get some cash because of how we do this. So, and this is how I really like to do it anyway. So I think we're starting off with number 7 because I am not paying attention. I think maybe we're on 9 and 10. So just put the money down. Okay. 1 and 2. Here we go. That's a 2 and a 3. I am getting a little bit off kilter. And then 4 and 5. And then continue on with 6. Yeah, I'm definitely off. I can tell now. I definitely messed up somewhere along the way, but that's all right. We only have a few more rolls anyway, so 2 and 3. And then we have 4 more prop coins. We have a 3 and a 1, so that turned out really well. So let's go ahead and set our tray to the side. We are going to stack all this stuff up together, and let's see what we finished for the month of November. Okay, in our s'more savings. I'm hoping most of this did get finished. And we don't have to carry much over. Okay, so remember, we still have these other 3 challenges from the Tinies. If we can finish, we will finish those. All right, number 1 comes to us from Hannah, Happy to Save with Hannah. There we go. These are 50 cents a piece. It looks like she still needs $4 to finish this. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's exactly what we needed. Let me get my marker again. That worked out great. So 51, 52, 53, and 54. This was for $8. So let's put the fake money back and grab $8 in real cash and clip this together. And if I have to stop and condense down again, I will. We'll set that right there. And so now envelope number 1 is empty. So we'll set that to the side. Number 2 is from, this is from Budget with PJ. Budget with PJ. This is from the collab with Norellis Budgets, the Fall into Savings collab. It only needed $2. So we have 1, 2, and 3. So that's going to be rollover. So 51 and 52 for $6. Let's put all this back. Grab 6. And let's set that to the side. And number 2 is empty. All right, number 3 is from once again, Norella's collab, the Fall into Savings. This was a bigger one, saved $9. And today it received one, not much at all. I might have gypped this one. $2.25. So at 25 cents, I can't do anything with. Let's go ahead and mark off $2.50. That's $1.52. Let's go ahead and put this dollar in here to help out. And I don't know if we're going to be able to finish that one today. So let's see. If not, I'm not going to put the real money into here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Just in case, because I'd rather save the real money for challenges that we're actually going to finish. So let's put that to the side. Okie dokie. Let's put that one there too. Number 4 is from... Oh, this is the big one. Now, this one will carry over. I already knew this was going to carry over, and that's perfectly fine. Budgeting with Chris is a bigger challenge for $14. And today it received $1, $2, and $3. So let's go ahead and mark off some numbers. These are 25 cents a piece. So we can do 12 of these. So here's 2, so that's 50 cents. Let's grab another color. This is going to be $1. And then we need to save $2 more worth of icons. I know I'm being really extra with all this coloring. So we'll take up $1 down here. And then we just need 4 more icons for another $1. Okay, and one more. We'll do purple. So that's 50, and then 2 more 25-cent pieces will be $1. Okay, perfect. So we are putting $3 into this. So a 2 and a 1 will make 4. Come on, Pam. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 out of 14. So we're getting there on this one. This only needs a few more dollars. So this one's an automatic rollover. So we're gonna put that one to the side. You know what, let me not put that one like that because I know I need to put that in that into our Christmas binder next month. Let me put some of these markers back. All right, number 5 is from, this is from the Norella's collab again. And the creator of this was Pansy's Budget. And today she helped us save 1, 2, 3.25. So I don't think we could do anything with the 25-cent piece, but we can do something with the 3. So 51, 52, 53. So this needs $2 to finish. So let's go ahead and get, so 3 and 2 is 5. Let's go ahead and just keep it in prop money just in case we have to finish this next week, and we'll finish it then. This only needs $2. Okay, I keep moving my dashboard around and bumping it. That's the way I want that. All right, number 6 is from Marisha Budgets, and this is a $5 savings challenge. This needed quite a bit, so $4.50. I know we don't have that here, so we have 1, 2, 75, and we're gonna put this in here for 3. So let's go ahead and mark off $3 worth of icons. These are 25 cents a piece. So this needs $1.50 to finish. Okay, so it looks like quite a bit is gonna roll over. We still have to see what we're gonna do with our saving with our forest friends. Maybe we'll have some leftover from that as well. We just gotta wait and see, y'all. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3 out of 5 saved. Technically 350 out of 5 saved. All right, we'll put that to the side. Number 7. There are 10 of these challenges. This is where we started today. And this is from Diane Outlaw Games and Budgets. These 9676, and these are 25 cents a piece. And Alexa's challenge received $1, $2, $3.25. So we'll be able to use all of that, and that's exactly what we needed to finish. So here's 25, here's 25, 50, 75, 1, 25, 50, 75, 2, 25, 50, 75, and 3. So $3.25 in total. That's perfect for this $5 savings challenge. Okay. Guys, we are saving quite a bit of money with these little tiny challenges. I guess it helps when you bring like $30 to each week to each challenge. So this is from Boop and Budgets. This is Irene's Savings Challenge, 50 cents a piece. And today she received $1, $2, and $3. So these are 50 cents a piece, so we didn't finish it. 50, 1, 50, 2, 50, and 3. So let's go ahead and get $3 and put it into here. Okay, and this has $5 in it so far out of 8. Yes. Okay, we didn't have a lot of leftover. I guess because a lot of these challenges were newer from last week, we didn't have a lot of leftover for getting things done, but that's okay. So this next one's from the Secret Budgeter, and this cute little challenge received, let's see, $1, $2, $3, $4, holy smokes, and five whole dollars. I don't think we need all that. Let's see, 51, 52, 53, 50, and 4. So we'll have $1 left over. Okay, that's fine. And this is a $7 savings challenge. So let's go ahead and get our 7 that we need to finish this up. We are running out of 5s, but I can reduce some of this down at the end. Once we're done, I will go through our s'mores challenges and get some bigger bills, at least the 10s, into here, so we can buy back some of those 5s and 1s. Okay, so this is now done. And last, but surely not least, number 10, comes to us from Joe of our CBA Mom Saves. This is an $8 savings challenge. And today she received 1, 2, 3, 50. So let's see what we need to finish this one. We need more than 350. So 51, 52, 53. And these two 25s would do 50. So 1, 2, 3, 50. And we have $1 left of rollover. I really don't think that's gonna help anywhere where I would be able to finish something for $1. Those are 50 cents a piece. That needs $2. I mean, I guess I could cheat, but let's not do that. Okay, Tara's, we can finish up Tara's. So let's take care of this one first before we move on. So 1, 2, 3, 50. Okay, so we can go ahead and put 3 in here. We now have $5 and some change saved in our one from Joe. Now we're gonna take this final $1 of rollover and put it into Tara's challenge. She only needs 2 more spots, so let's go ahead and mark that off. And this is a $4 savings challenge. I bought almost all my prop money back. It is full over here, so it gets 4 1s, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And Tara's challenge is complete. Alrighty, so that takes care of that. All right, guys, so I'm gonna get cleaned up here. We still have 1, 2, 3, 4 that we would need to finish if we can. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. I dropped my marker on the floor. I wanted to pick that up. I dropped all kinds of markers on the floor. And my little tabs that I use them for like bookmarks. Okay, so our s'more savings is complete for now. Let's go ahead. Oh, there's 25 cents here lingering. Who knows where that was supposed to go. Let's get cleaned up and do our saving with Forest Friends and see if we have any money left over from that. Okay, guys, here we are. We have our prop money from Angela Marie 888. Has these cute little forest animals on them. And we have our 9 challenges that we are going to divvy up this 30-some odd dollars of prop money into. Once again, we're going to start right here where our marker is. We'll start with the yellow. So this first challenge is getting 3 and the next one's getting 2. And we're just going to keep on going until we are out of, I don't know why I just rolled 1. We are going to keep going until we're out of prop money. And hopefully we'll have some prop money left over to finish some of the ones from before. But if not, it's okay. We'll come and do those next week. I'm guessing would be the best time to finish those up before we jump completely into Christmas savings. So I do like to finish what I start. It doesn't happen that way all the time, but for the majority of the time when I'm saving and using challenges, I like to use the challenge in its entirety. Even if I am bringing down the amount that we're saving to a tiny amount, I still like to finish that challenge. All right, so we're just going to keep on going. That one's getting 3. I feel like my sort quick is off my fingers already. So we'll just keep doing the best that we can. So 3 and 1. Some of these challenges are really getting a lot more prop money than others, but that's just how the dice rolls. We will share if we have to. It is the end of the month. I'd like to get this money put into high yield savings into certain buckets. So this is 2 and 1, especially with Christmas coming up. So we're just gonna roll the yellow. That's 1, and then this one will get the last one right here. All right, so let's go ahead and set this aside. Yeah, especially with Christmas coming, you know, any last minute shopping or holiday things that I want to do, I want to be able to do that with money that's really not caught up in binders. So if I can finish the challenges, that's exactly what I'm going to do. All right, let's keep it moving. So this is number 3. Am I putting this out of order? I am. So this is number 5. This is number 4. This is number 3. Okay, perfect. Okay, number 2. We'll go up front here. And let's see what we did with number 1. Okay, number 1 seems like it got a lot. And this is from Game and Grandma Budgets. This is a part of her monthly savings challenge. It came attached to it, so I'm just using it as tinies. And today she got 2, 4, 6. She don't need all this money. 2, 4, 6, and 8. No, 2, 4, 6, and 7. My bad. All right, so these are 50 cents a piece, and so are these. So let's go ahead and mark off. That's $1.50, and then that's 2. So let's get rid of that. No, that's not. Yeah, that's right. $1.50, 2, and then we have $2.50. So let's go ahead and get our $2.50 out of there. This is all going to be rollover. So maybe we will have some money to put towards the other challenges that we didn't finish. So this is a $5 savings, $10 savings challenge. This is one of the bigger tinies that we had. Thank you so much, Ms. Pam, for helping me save that $10. And we're going to go ahead and put this to the side. Let's put all these challenges back here. These are the ones we finished today. So number 1 is empty. Number 2, swap that now, received $1.50 and $2. Let me set that to the side so I don't get that mixed up. And this is from Homemaking with Heather. Looks like she needs $1, $2.50 to finish. So let's go ahead and mark off the 50, and that says 50, 1, 50, and 2. So 225, or was that 250? I think that was 250. Yeah, 250 to finish. So let's go ahead and borrow some from here. 2 and 50 to finish up that savings challenge. And this is a $4 savings challenge. So that's perfect. Thank you so much, Heather, for helping us save $4 in that savings challenge. Very beautiful. It's kind of sad to see the fall stuff go. Fall always feels like to me like it goes really, really fast. It's literally here 1 minute and gone the next. All right, number 3 is where we started today. And number 3 comes to us from Joe over at CBA Mom Saves. This is a $5 savings challenge. And this is a $4 savings challenge. So we're on this back side. And today, I think we did finish 1, 2. Oops, there's something underneath. And this is 3 and $4. So $4, let's see what we can do. 51, 50, 2, 50, 3, and 50. So 350. So we did finish this. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 50. So this is all rollover. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay. We'll just have to see how far the rest of this rollover takes us for the rest of our Saving with Friends challenges, and hope that we can finish as much as we need to. All right, number 4 comes to us from, oh, this is mine. That's right. What are you thankful for? Vegetarians. Okay, so this is a $7 challenge. Each spot is 50 cents. So it did receive $1, $2, and $3. So let's see what we have. 51, 52, 53, and we just need another 50 cents to finish that. So let's go ahead and get our 50 from our rollover. Let's set that to the side. And now this is a $7 savings challenge that we finished. This was free on my Ko-Fi. If you're still saving with fall themed challenges, feel free to go pick this up. So that is really, really great, guys. Are you guys excited for, I almost said Halloween, Thanksgiving this week? You know, what's your plans? I know I asked you guys last week what you're up to, but yeah, it just comes way too fast. I hate it. I really do. Time just goes way too fast. So let's set that to the side. All right, this next one's called Let the Gourd Times Roll. I almost can't say that. Let the Gourd Times Roll. This is from Becca over North Spicy Budgeting. Each is going to save us 50 cents. And she got $2, $4, $5. And then another $1.25 is $6.25. So let's see what we can do with that. So this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And she only needed $5 to finish. So let's go ahead and get the 5 out of here. So that's the 5. And this is a $6 savings challenge. So we'll put that 1 back, grab a 5 and a 1, and we are going to call that one done. So we did have some leftover, about $1.25 in leftover. Okay, so we'll put that there. Number 5 is empty now. Let's look at number 6. Number 6 comes to us from Budget with Amanda. This is an $8 savings challenge, and we needed $1.50, $2.25 to finish this. So let's see, I think we did it. So 2, and this is 3. I'm dropping stuff. This is 4, and this is 75. So $4.75. So here's 50, and that's 1. That's 2 and 50. So let's get 250 out of here. And we have a lot of rollover today, guys. This is great. We should be able to put some of this money towards our other challenges. There's that. Okie dokie. Let's get a clip for that. I can only imagine what we saved in these tinies this month. It's probably over $200 this time, because we really pushed a lot of money through all 3 of these binders this month. This is a brand new one. I shouldn't even start this, guys, in all honesty. This was a brand new one from North Country Cash Queen. Guys, we're going to set this aside. I'm not going to start a brand new challenge. If it had already had money saved in it, I would do it. But we're going to save this rollover for some of the challenges that we already need to finished up. But what a cute challenge with all Hello Kitty and her friends. So yeah, we'll go ahead and save that for another time. Maybe for March Madness, we'll pull some of these challenges out that we didn't finish for our Thanksgiving. All right, number 8 is brand new as well, so we're not going to start this one. It just seems really irresponsible when we have other challenges that we want to finish up. This is from Doodle Dollars. It was a roll and save, but we were saving 50 cents a piece, so we will probably see that during March Madness as well, because I will be doing March Madness. Lord willing, I will be doing that. So, all right, next is, we'll be able to finish up a lot of the other challenges that from the previous binders. Mama's budgeted more. These are 25 cents a piece, and today she received $1. Is that it? Yeah. $1, and then another $1.50 is $2.50, and another 50 is $3. So $3. We only needed 2. And let's take a lot of this other prop and put it into our other challenges. But let's take care of this one first. So we have $1, $2.50. Oh, we only needed 2. That's right. We only needed 2. So $1.50 and 2. So we're rolling over $1. All right, so this is a $5 savings challenge. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, guys, so I think I need to stop and go through some of this cash over here and condense it down. So give me a moment to get my stuff together. Guys, let's kind of get this in order of like $1. We have a lot of prop left over because some of those challenges we just decided not to start. It just didn't seem right. So we do have a lot of money here. So I think we'll be able to finish up our other challenges, which is exciting, and we'll be able to start pretty fresh for our Christmas binders next month. So I'm just putting these together in amounts of $1. It just makes it a little bit easier when I go pull those other challenges and see if we can finish them. So that's one lonely 50-cent piece right there. It's kind of off the back. All right, let's go ahead and pull out our first challenge that we did not finish. And this is from Pandy Budgets. It only needed $2. So let's go ahead and get our $2 out of here. And this is a $7 savings challenge. I did reduce a lot of these ones back down and get them bought back, so that we can make some room for the challenges that we are finishing. So this $7 is going into here. And I do want to at least mark that off. Okay, and we're gonna go ahead and put that to the side. And that envelope is now empty. Okay, next from Mix Match Maggie. And she needed a good bit. So we have $1, $2, 25 cents, 50. Plus 50 more cents is $3.75. Okay, I think that's right. Let me make sure. So 51, then that's 2, 50, 3. Okay, so we needed $4 in this one, and we definitely have that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. So we'll grab our 4 ones. Well, this is a $9 savings challenge. So 4 ones and a 5. And we will call this challenge complete. All right. We have a fat stack of finished challenges over here. But like I said, it's to be expected. It's the end of the month. And I want to get this money where it needs to go. Okay. So let's go in with Grammy's Journey. Let's see what we can do with this one. This cutie pie challenge. So adorable, Winnie the Pooh. Needed $2. So let's go ahead and get the 2 that it needed to finish on this one. We'll grab 2 ones. This is one of our tiny savings challenges. This is a $4 savings. Ooh, I had a 5 caught up in there. That's a nice surprise. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's go ahead and put these $1 prop bills back. And we are going to mark off our last $2 in icons. And I just had to make sure that my phone was still recording because we've been at this for a while. All right, so what challenge do we have left? We have $1, $2, $3, $4.50 left. Let's see, we can finish that one. This is $1.75. This just needs 2. So let's just worry about these 2 right now. Okay, so this one from Charlene Saves. This only needed 2 more bucks, so let's go ahead and mark that $2, and let's get rid of 2. And this is a $5 savings challenge. That was pretty easy. And let's go on to this challenge. Let's get rid of these. From Marisha Budgets, and this needed $1.50. So let's go ahead and get our $1.50. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and mark these last icons off. This is another $5 savings challenge. Okay, 2 and a 1. Okay, we have one lonely dollar left. And let's see which challenge. So we didn't finish this one. This one had to get rolled over. That's fine. And we can put another $1 in here and roll it over as well. Okay, so we have 25, 50, 75, and $1 going into this challenge. Let's go ahead and put one more $1 in here. This is an $8 savings challenge. So we will be able to finish this up with our Christmas savings. Not an issue. Okie dokie. I like it. So let's go ahead and set those to the side. So we have these 3 that'll carry over into our Christmas savings. And we'll probably finish our early next month in December. All right. Let's get everything out. We'll put our dashboard aside that we were using for our Saving with Forest Friends. This is our finished cash that has all the money that we saved throughout the month of November for our tinies. And these, believe it or not, let me grab them, are all the finished challenges that we did in the month of November. All of these challenges. I don't know how many is here, but there's at least 20, plus the ones that we did today. So let's go ahead and get rid of this prop money. We are finished with that. And this will be coming back later sometime in early 2026, Lord willing. We'll get back to doing our... Saving with Forest Friends sometime after the new year when our Christmas savings are complete. So I don't know why I'm not just putting them in the tray. But I'm just going to separate out these bills. And then we're going to count everything up and see what these tiny saved us this month. I'm super excited. I think these are one of my favorite videos to do, because I always like to see what we have done for the month, us being diligent with our savings, or at least trying to be. And I don't know if you guys like it when I do it at the end. I had been, there were videos where I was taking this back as soon as I was finished with it. I would take it back to the bank. So, but we have a different high yield savings now. Okay, that had a 5 in there. I got to make sure that I'm getting all my money out of here before I throw these challenges away. I would be livid if I threw money away because it was stuck in between a couple challenges. So, but yeah, we were taking the finished ones immediately and putting it into the high yield savings, and we don't really do that much anymore. Especially with these tinies, I had been waiting to the end of the month to do that. So we'll see how it continues to work out. Okay, so there are some 10s, some 5s, and some 1s. So let's go ahead and get our big bills out of here that we have condensed throughout the month. And here's some 10s and some 1s. Okay, so this is our finished folder. We'll set that there. And here are all of our challenges that we finished throughout the month. And I'm pretty sure all the cash is in here, is out of here. I'll make sure to go through this one last and final time before I throw all this away. But look at that fat stack of tinies that we finished. That was pretty awesome. All right, so let's go ahead and count everything up. And I think it might be smart for me to get some sort quick. So let me grab that. Put some of that on my fingers because I feel like whatever I put on earlier is gone. And I feel like I run through this stuff anyway because I'm probably putting way too much on. All right, my hands are so dry and just, cold. All right, so In our tiny fall savings, our s'more savings, and our Saving with Forest Friends for the month of November, we have saved 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 92, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 93, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. $336 in Tinies alone. Just Tinies for the month of November. That is awesome. And I guess if you think about it, it was probably about $100 a week or so between the three binders, like $30 in this binder, $15 in this binder, maybe $35 in this binder. So this is what allowed us to save $300 in just Tinies alone. So this is great. This is going into the bank. I don't know what exactly where it's going to be reallocated, but this is just fantastic to know that we can take tiny challenges, allot them 50 cents, 25 cents, $1, $2, and save quite a bit of cash with that. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up our Tinies for the month of November. I will see you tomorrow on Word of God Wednesday. We'll wrap up our November savings in that binder. We will get started on Christmas challenges in that binder for December. And then Friday, we're going to continue on with our football savings. We are going to save with football until the end of the actual season. So we'll run with that through the beginning of February. All right, guys, I love you so much. I will see you tomorrow in tomorrow's video. God bless. Good night.